Okay, so we are inside our Cherokee Wolf Pup 16 PF. Black label. Black label.
Very fancy.
Very fancy. So we wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the 3 things we both love. Well, we're each going to do our own top 3, what we love, and maybe what we don't love about this trailer. So, ladies first. Truth bomb. So you go. Why don't you go? Top 3.
Well, I am a stager and interior designer, so aesthetics are sort of big on my list, which is, I know that sounds stupid, but it's important.
That's fair. That's fair.
I do love the overall interior design in here. I love the black cabinets. I love the wide vinyl plank and the gold handles. That was my whole thing. I love the solid stone counter, as when you cook, that's a really nice thing to have because you can put hot items right off the stove directly onto them. We did have a previous trailer that had laminate countertops, and you're always worrying about water getting under and that it would start bubbling and rising, or you burn it or whatever, which I've been known to do. I think the other thing I love about it is this U-shaped dinette, and it's in a slide, which is a total bonus because it makes this small unit look so much bigger. And my husband is very tall, and I'm not so much, so it works well for both of us.
Was that 3?
That was 3.
That was 3. Okay. Well, okay. Here are my top 3 in no particular order. So I'm also going to go with this slide. So when we were looking at a new trailer, we had this hybrid trailer before, and one of the things we did not like about it is we live in Canada, and even in late summer it gets pretty cold, and if it rains, so think about, a hybrid trailer is really like where you're sleeping is like a tent trailer. So we wanted to get away from that. This is a couple's model, no doubt about it. So if you're looking for a family trailer with bunkhouse, Wolf Pup does make that as well. This is not a sales pitch for Wolf Pup, it's just the one that we happen to buy. Okay, so top 3 for me. This dinette is awesome. So I'm a real estate agent, and a lot of times when we're camping, this is actually our 9th time out with it this summer. We picked it up in June 2021. This is our 9th time out with it. We are actually in the beautiful and amazing Banff National Park, camping at the Tunnel Mountain trailer court is where we're at. So this slide, this dinette is perfect for both of us when we need to get some work done. We have some friends that we're camping right next to, so we all got in here and had coffee this morning. So I love this slide. From an aesthetic perspective, I'm not as concerned about the interior. I love the exterior look of this trailer. I think it looks super cool with all the black graphics. Cherokee's done a great job with these black label trailers because there are a ton of upgrades that you get. But I love the exterior look of this trailer. I love the awning, which we'll show you as well. And then I also love the little pup kitchen outside. And this is another bonus of this trailer line, is it comes with a little kind of mini fridge. Now that only runs on electrical. And then, am I 3 already? Yeah. Can I say, well, on the electrical note, I'm going to go to 4, because the other super cool thing about this whole trailer line, and this one in particular, because this is the one we bought, is the fridge. Number 1, it's full size, and I think you were going to mention it. You forgot to mention that. I love
the full size fridge.
Yeah, so you get a massive fridge, and you get that because it is 12 volt only. Now, some people don't love that, but I love it because I don't have to worry about running propane to the truck to the trailer while I'm driving. This thing charges through the 7-pin connection in my truck. We have upgraded to 2 solar panels on the roof. So the fridge, the slide, the awning, they all operate off of that 12 volt system. And I think that's super cool. We're all moving to more of an electrical age. So why not with our RVs as well?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Natalie, my lovely wife, we're gonna go now to the 3 things we don't love about this trailer. Because you know what, guys, with every RV you buy, there's gonna be compromises.
Always.
So
just like marriage.
Yeah, exactly. So what? No compromises at all. All right, so let's go to the top 3 things we don't love about the Wolf Pup 16 PF. Black label.
Black label.
That's always your line.
Black
label.
Black label.
All right, so Natalie, you go first.
Okay. I think the biggest thing for me, I love the big fridge, but because you have a big fridge, it eats into the space that you have your bathroom. So we have a very basic bathroom, which is good, it's cute, but we have a nice size shower. We have a nice little toilet, but there's no vanity, nothing. So you have a little built-in in the shower, there's a little built-in sink, and you adapt it and do all that kind of stuff. But it's really challenging if you are actually trying to, you know, do your hair or do something stupid, which guaranteed I don't do that normally camping, I don't really care, but the odd time that you do, there's no space for it. So we've sort of retrofitted our bathroom to make it accommodating for us, but I'll be honest, it's not the ideal setup that we would be out for a couple of weeks at a time and having to deal with that. But for short trips, it's absolutely fine. There's no problem with it. And we have showered in it. It's a very comfortable shower. My other thing I'm not huge on in here is pros and cons. There is a jackknife bed. So we set it up. It's got a nice extra seating area. So if you do have company or it's raining or whatever, you have a place to sit and lounge, which is nice.
Yeah.
But the downside is when you get the bed made up, because there's a slight slope between where the bed starts and then you're laying on top of the mattress. So you get a bit of a divot, which isn't ideal, and it sort of hits you right on your hip.
Yeah.
And so we've tried to sort of work around that. We bought some foam to fill that in to try and retrofit it. And how have you found it? It's been
I sleep. It's not ideal. I mean, certainly if you had, so I mean, we're 22'7" from the end, so it's a full 22'7". That's the length of our whole setup here. So I think if you go into that 26-foot trailer, you're going to get a separate bedroom. And that's, you know, there's compromises with everything.
Yeah.
And the reason we chose this length is because we can park it in our backyard. We have an RV parking pad. So that was why we chose this length originally. So certainly that would be one of my top 3. Were you done to your 3 already? That was 2. So. You had the washroom, the jackknife bed.
The only other thing I'm not crazy about, because you do have a slide, which is fine. It's awesome because it opens it up, but there's no plugs over here. So if you have to plug in your computer, or the only other plug really is in the kitchen, and it's in the underside of the upper cabinet. So when we make coffee in the morning with our little Keurig, or you're using your toaster, the plug is right above it, and it does get a little stretched. So that would be the only other thing I'd say, is it would be nice to have a couple extra plugs in the unit.
So we have USBs.
But first world.
Yeah, you can see a USB. Maybe you can't see it right there. I'll zoom in on that after. But we have USBs kind of all over the place, and what they're missing is your typical household plug. All right, so it's time for my top 3s that I don't love about this trailer. So I would say, you know, and we're talking about the interior. We're also going to talk about the towing of this trailer as well. But, you know, certainly the bed setup, it works great because it does give you more space. And the compromise is that it's not a full flat platform for that bed. And that definitely is something, I'm almost 6'1", and so it's something I don't love about the trailer. But the benefit is you get the extra space of having a full, beautiful couch. When people come in, or you want to just hang out in your trailer when it's raining or the weather's bad. I would say the second, I mean, as you can tell, I don't have to worry about my hair, but I don't love the fact that there's no vanity in the bathroom. I mean, we knew that. It wasn't like, oh, hey, there's no vanity in the bathroom. We knew that, and we thought, hey, let's try this out. Let's see how we like it. It is a bit of a challenge, even for me. When I'm shaving my head, I'm not typically doing it in the shower because you're trying to conserve that hot water from your hot water tank. So yeah, so the washroom, just in general, the layout is a bit of a challenge, but there's so many other benefits of that. So, and one of them being the size if you're trying to park it in your backyard. So, and then the third thing that I would say, because when we drove up to Banff yesterday, we filmed this in September 2021. It was an unbelievably windy day. So our tow vehicle is a 2019 Ram 1500 with Hemi, with the 392 rear axle. It's a fantastic truck. We have weight distributing hitch. We've got it all. So we got it all set up. But there was an immense amount of sway on this trailer. Now, it was a super windy day, but this is a single axle trailer. And I have seen trailer models this size that are double axle. So there's no question in my mind, and you can put a comment in the comment section below if you think that a double axle trailer wouldn't sway as much. That would be my guess. I'm certainly no engineer, but that would be the third thing that I don't love. And I would combine that with storage space on the outside, so where we store all of our gear for getting to the campsite, all that kind of stuff. Because the hot water tank is underneath the right front side, looking at the front of the trailer, you lose the full pass-through ability. So that would be the other thing that I don't love about the trailer. But yes, sorry,
Can
go
I
ahead.
interject
You
one
can,
thing?
please do.
My only other downside with this is that you've got the beautiful automotive glass on the trailer, which is gorgeous. But the one long window by the front door that when you're sleeping and it's hot outside and obviously you're not leaving your exterior door open, it doesn't open. So it sort of prevents that nice flow that you would normally get in sleeping. But again, first world problems.
Right. One thing we didn't talk about in here is the storage. So inside the trailer, I find it hard to beat that there would be another trailer in this size category of this floor plan that would have as much storage inside the unit that this one does, right? Talk a little bit about the dinette that we're sitting in.
So the dinette, because it's a U-shape, it has these huge drawers that pull out, which is really nice to have. So you can store pots and pans and extra things that you just don't use every day, or you do use every day, and it's easy access and it's easy to get to. There is storage underneath the sink in the kitchen, which is really nice. So that's where we keep all our, plates and all that kind of stuff. There's a small overhead storage above the sink, but it is eaten up a little bit because there's the control panel on the one side and then there's the microwave on the other, which is fine.
All right.
Big pantry, huge pantry, actually.
Yes, the pantry is awesome.
Massive. We also have closets on either side of our bed and overhead storage, which is perfect for us for all your clothes, and you can hang things up and they're nice and deep. And then under the jackknife sofa too, it's full storage under there. So it flips up and holds in place so you can store all your extra, I've got water under there and extra shoes and boots and that kind of thing.
Yeah. The other really cool thing I think about, a lot of trailers nowadays, Cherokee in particular, they did a really cool entertainment system. So of course you have the speakers outside, you have the speakers inside, there's even a subwoofer mounted into the ceiling. It's all Bluetooth, all stuff like that. So your entertainment's covered, there's the TV mount outside. However, again, there's always a compromise. If you're ever out of sight or an RV park that has cable hookups, there's no exterior cable hookup into this trailer. So again, this is more the value line for Cherokee. It's the Wolf Pup, it's smaller trailers, so there's a few compromises, I won't say corners cut, but a few compromises they made in the design. That is one of them. There's no exterior cable hookup for those rainy days when you want to watch some TV inside, but of course, now they're streaming now anyway, so what am I talking about?
It's all good, unless you want to watch the football game.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm Mark.
I'm Natalie.
And we love our Wolf Pup 16 PF. Will there be a new trailer in the driveway next summer?
Possibly.
We'll see. Thank you so much for watching our quick review of our Wolf Pup 16 PF. Black label. So check it out. Love to hear your comments in the comments section, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
All right, so I wanted to jump on here real quick and give you a quick update on the trailer sway. So on the way back from Banff, because on the back of this trailer, this is where the fridge is right here. This is where the pantry is right up behind me. So all the weight, or a lot of the weight in this trailer tends to be at the back. So when we came back from Banff, it was our last camping trip of the summer. So we decided to remove a lot of the items from the pantry, especially the heavy ones, and we took a lot of the items out of the fridge. I also changed my stabilizer hitch setting. I cranked it up one more, that's our dog in the background, cranked it up one more chain link, which also helped as well. So just wanted to give a quick update on that. It was a weight related issue, although I still would prefer a double axle trailer.